Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? I hope that everybody's doing great. Welcome back to my channel. Hello. I am wearing a face mask today. I am just relaxing a little bit, doing some beauty treatments. It feels really nice. And I just wanted to come in here really quick and tell you that we are going to continue the decluttering. And in today's video, we are going to be decluttering blushes. Can't even say the word. We're gonna be decluttering blushes. My original plan was that I was gonna do like 2 sets of things in each video. So I was gonna do bronzers and blushes and, you know, things, highlighters and palettes and things like that. But if I do that, the videos are extremely long. So I decided to just, you know, cut it into categories. So the first video was bronzers, so go and check that out if you haven't. And this video is going to be all blushes, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, so we have reached the blush section of this video, and this is going to be really hard for me. I love blush. Blush is one of my favorite parts of doing my makeup, so this is going to be extremely hard for me. I'm going to have a really hard time, but I'm gonna try my best to declutter. Maybe not a lot, but declutter some. Okay, let's just get started. So I have this LA Colors shimmer blush, and this actually came in a little kit that my daughter got me for Christmas, I think like a couple years ago. And it's actually a really pretty blush. I'm going to put this aside for now because I haven't decided what I want to do with it. You know, my daughter gave it to me, so it's kind of like sentimental for me, so I'm just gonna put it on the side and see what I want to do with it. I have an Essence Satin Touch blush here, and this is actually very pretty. It is a little light for my skin tone. I've used it once, but it's very pretty. I think that my mom would actually enjoy this blush a little bit more because she's a little bit more fair than I am, so I'm gonna give this one to her. I have a Lipstick Queen blush here that I got at TJ Maxx and Marshalls a while ago, and it's the Frog Prince. Yeah, it's the Frog Prince Cream Blush. It's the green one that turns pink. I haven't tried this blush yet, and I feel like the whole concept of color changing things is so cool. So I'm going to keep this one because, like I said, I haven't tried it yet on my skin. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it, so I'm gonna keep it. I have a few Tarte blushes here. I get these a lot on my Ipsy bags. I don't have Ipsy anymore. Like I said, I'm trying to cut back on a lot. I'm trying to cut back on spending money, and I'm trying to cut back on makeup. So I decided to cancel my Ipsy bag, but most of these little ones have been from Ipsy bags. I love this color right here. This is in Quirky, and it's like that peachy toned blush that I love so much, so I am going to keep this one. I have this blush right here, and this is actually one of my very first like high-end purchases that I ever made. This was for a Christmas, I remember, and it came in a kit with a lip gloss. And the color is really pretty. It's like a pinky color, so I am going to keep it because, again, it has a little bit of sentimental value for me, and the blush is perfect. It's still very usable, so I'm going to keep it. I'm actually going to keep all of my Tarte blushes because I love them so much. This is another one that I got in one of my Ipsy bags, and this is in Party with 2 A's, and I haven't even touched this one. This one's more of like a mauvey pink, so I'm gonna keep it. This is a Too Faced Love Flush blush in Justify My Love. This was one of my very first blushes as well. As you can see, it's well loved. So I am gonna keep it and continue to use this to hopefully get rid of all the product. I have this J.Cat Love Struck blush in Love Struck, and I bought this blush because it's like the cutest thing ever. You guys know that I am a cat lady for sure. Oh my gosh, it's closed because I haven't even used it yet. But I am a cat lover, and so this blush called My Name, I haven't used it yet. But I used to have two, and I gave one to my sister, so I am gonna keep this one. Next, we have a couple of the Too Faced cream blushes. I also got these at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. This one is in Peach My Cheeks, and this one is in, wait, oh, I'm sorry, this one is in Ginger Peach, and this one is in Peach Berry. And I haven't really used these, I don't think. I think maybe I used it once and then that's it. So I am gonna keep them because I still want to play with them. I love this one right here. This one I only swatched once, so I'm definitely gonna keep this one. But because this one's so much more darker, I'm gonna wait until like the fall and winter seasons to use those. I also have this Natasha the Nona blush and highlight duo, and I love this little duo. I actually got it on sale, I think for like $9 at Sephora once, and so I'm so in love with it. It's really nice, really pretty. The highlight is also very pretty, so I am going to keep it because I do use it a lot. I have this number 7 blush that I also got on sale a while ago. It's a very deep shade. You can find number 7 at Walgreens and Target, and I think Ulta is starting to carry it now too. I am going to keep it just because I don't really have a lot of like super dark shades like this, so I am going to keep it. I have this Lorac Luma Satin blush. It's like a light pink, and like it says, it's like a satin. It's a little light, so I think that I'm going to pass this one on to my sister. She's a lot more fair than I am, so I'm going to give this to her. Next, I have these Wet n Wild blushes from their is their bird theme collection. What was it called? Like, I think it was like Pluck Your Feathers or something like that, collection that they released a while ago. So I have this one, which is Don't Flutter Yourself, and these are very luminous, as you can see. They're very, very shiny. That one alone could be used like a highlight, but I actually like my blushes to be very luminous, so I enjoy using these a lot. The only one that I can use on its own is this one. This one is Hummingbird Hype. This one is a little too light for me, but I always use this one as a blush topper. So if I'm wearing a matte blush, I can put this on top and give it a little bit of a glow. And then this one right here is Dare to Soar, which is like a magenta type of blush. You can't get these anymore, but I am going to keep them because I love them so much, and like I don't have anything that looks like this, so I am definitely going to keep these 3. Next, I have another blush that I got on one of my Ipsy bags. This is from Sugar, and this is the blush right here. It's kind of light, but it's like a peachy tone blush. It looks light on the pan, but it's actually pretty pigmented. But I don't ever reach for it, so I think I am going to pass it along. Next, I have 3 of the ColourPop and Disney Collection blushes here, and of course I'm keeping these because I'm obsessed with them. So the first one I have is called Andalasia, and this is the oh my gosh, I'll put up here what movie this came from, but the blush is just so pretty. Again, it's a luminous blush. I just got it not that long ago. ColourPop is still selling them, even though I think they are limited edition. They are still selling them. It's a little light for my skin, but I love this collection so much, so I am going to keep all of it. I also have this one called Court of Miracles, and this one is from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I can't remember what her name is, but I will put it up here. But again, the blush is just so cute. And like ColourPop has released 2 of these collections with Disney, but this is the first time that they actually include other princesses. Are not your typical Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty, you know. They're princesses that you really don't hear from too much, so that's the reason why I wanted to buy them, was because of that. I also have the Meg highlighter, but that would be in my highlighter part, but of course I'm keeping that one as well. And then lastly, I do have this Kissing a Frog from Princess and the Frog. I love this blush. It's so beautiful. It's one of my favorite blushes. I love the tone of it. Love this blush so much, so I'm definitely for sure keeping it. And like I said, ColourPop is still selling them, so you can still get your hands on them. They might be sold out, but they always bring them back, so you have to keep your eyes open for them. I also have this Ulta Beauty Crystal Blush in Rose Quartz. I got this in like a little box that came with like some lip gloss and a highlight, I think. It's a very light blush. I hope you guys can see that, but I don't really use that, so I am gonna pass it along. I have another Essence blush, and this one's called Bee Blush, and it's in Beloved. I just got this one not that long ago, so I don't know how it performs on the face, but the color is very pretty. I do like it a lot. It's a little light, but it's like very pink, so I'm gonna keep it and try it and see what I think of it. Okay, and for this last group, I have 3 left, and so I have this Wet n Wild and Pac-Man blush. Again, it's like the bronzer. It has the little balls in there, and I really do like this blush a lot. And again, it's Pac-Man, so of course I am gonna keep it. I have the Gigi Gorgeous blush that came in that kit I told you about with the bronzer. I love the packaging of these. I love the white with the big letters, and I also love the color of the blush. It's a very pretty blush. It does have a little bit of specks of glitter in there, so it's very luminous. I say that this would be more of like a blush topper than an actual blush for me, but I just love the packaging so much. Oh, I do love the packaging very much, so I am going to keep it. I'm not doing that great with these declutter videos because I want to keep everything. This is the Hard Candy Silk Blush and Mango Butter blush in Chest Glow, and I actually used this blush in one of my last videos, and it's so pretty. It's such a pretty blush. It's very luminous, and the color is just so pretty, so pretty. I have a hard candy video coming up, so I am going to keep this blush. Okay, let's continue to the second batch of blushes. So I have these 2 Anastasia blush trios that I got at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Actually, I got one. I think it's this one, the Pool Party. So I got this one at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and I do like it a lot. I think that I've only used it once though, but I have to say that I like it a lot. It's very pretty. I love this color. It's kind of unique because it's it looks kind of like a bronzer, but it's actually a blush, and it looks like a blush in the skin, but it's very pretty. I like it. I love this little trio a lot. And then I also have, oh, I'm actually keeping that. And then I also have this other one here, and this one is in Cocktail Party, and this was a gift from a friend. And these colors are a little bit more darker. This one is so pretty. I love this one a lot too, so I am going to keep both of these little trios. I have a Too Faced Berries and Bubbly blush here. I actually like this one a lot. It's a blush and a highlight. I love this little duo a lot, and I use it all the time, so I am going to keep it. I have two of the Kylie blushes. I have Kitten Baby and We're Going Shopping. And I love, like I said, on the bronzers, I fell in love with her face stuff. I'm not really a fan of like her eyeshadows or anything else, but these I really do like. I love this blush because it's very orangey, but it looks so pretty on the skin. I love it a lot, so I am going to keep it. And I also love this one, which is We're Going Shopping, which is a little bit more darker. And again, I love it, so I am definitely going to keep it. And then I also found this Butter London Simply Sweet Blush little palette at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. And this is what it looks like on the inside. It's very, very pretty. This is actually a highlight stick. I do like it a lot, but it looks a lot like the Anastasia one, so I am going to pass this one along to either my mom or my sister. Next, I have this Flower Beauty blush in Peach Primrose, and I actually love this blush a lot. I did a full face of Flower Beauty, and I really do like this blush a lot, so I am going to keep it. I have this Too Faced Papadon Peach blush from their Peach collection, and I also love this blush a lot. It's very luminous, and it's that peachy type of blush that I love, so I am going to keep it. Plus, I love the packaging. I have this e.l.f. Always Rosy blush, and it's like a mauve type of shade. I do like them a lot, but I don't really use it much, so I am going to part with it. I also have this little blush palette that I got at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and I got it for $2.99. I do like it a lot. I love these bright shades. I don't have a shade like this in powder. I do have the Believe Beauty one that we'll then talk about in a minute, but I am going to keep this little palette because I haven't really used it much, so I want to keep playing with it. I have another one of these Physicians Formula from the same collection as the bronzer. It was gifted to me by the same person, so I am going to keep it because it holds sentimental value, so I am going to keep it. I have this little ColourPop trio. It comes with two blushes and a highlight. I gave one of the blushes to my sister, but I did keep this one and I kept the highlight, so I am going to keep this little kit because I've been enjoying a lot of cream blushes lately, so I am going to keep that. I have this Benefit Dallas blush, and as you can see, I haven't really used it. It looks very dark in the pan. It looks almost like a bronzer, but it's actually a blush. And it looks very pretty. I haven't used it yet, so I am going to keep it and keep playing with it. I told you this category is going to be very hard for me because I love blush. Okay, next we have this L'Oreal Blush Please in, in Blushing in Riviera. And I also did a video on this blush, and this blush is so pretty. It's gorgeous, so I am going to keep it. It's newer to my collection, so I want to keep using it. I have this Rimmel Maxi Blush in Wild Card, and it's a little bit more of like a mauve raspberry type of shade. It's very pigmented, as you can see. I love Rimmel, but I am going to pass on this one just because I already kept so many blushes and I'm still going to keep more. I also have this Milani. This one is in Coral Cove. I love Milani, and I love these little like rose type of blushes, so I'm for sure gonna keep it. I also have this little mini Milani blush in Romantic Rose. This is what it looks like. I got this in a Walmart box that came with like a bunch of stuff to try, and I really like it a lot, so I am going to keep it. Plus it's easy for travel or keeping it in my purse. Then we have this Wet n Wild color icon blush in Mellow Wine, and this is their newer blushes. Just came out not that long ago. It's very pretty. I don't reach for it too much, so I think that I am going to pass it along. Okay, then I have this little blush. This is a blush that I bought on Ipsy, and this is with collaboration with Betty Boop, and I love Betty Boop, so of course I had to pick up a few things from that collection. If I can open it, I can show you. So this is what the blush looks like. It's really pretty. I've used it a few times and I do enjoy it. It's very luminous. It looks darker in the pan than it actually is. This will actually be pretty too as a blush topper, but it's so pretty and very luminous, so I am going to keep it. I have this Revolution Beauty blush in Peach Bliss, and again, it's so pretty. I used it on that video that I tried a bunch of Revolution Beauty things. It's very peachy, very orangey. I do like it, but I am going to pass it along. I also have this blush here that I got in an Ipsy bag. This is the Lovecraft Beauty. It doesn't have a name, but this is what the blush looks like. It looks more like a bronzer for maybe like a light skin. It's very pretty, but I think I'm going to pass it along. I also have this Kat Von D blush duo in Mickey and Mallory that I got at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. It's very, very pretty. It is very light. I haven't really played with it much. It looks very luminous on the skin. I haven't played with it much. So I'm gonna keep it and keep trying it and see how it looks on my skin before I decide what to do with it. Okay, and then for the last two of this pile, we have the Believe Beauty Cream Blush in Tropical Sunset. I recently did a Believe Beauty video, and let me tell you that this is one of the best cream blushes that I've ever tried. The color is perfect. The consistency is perfect. Everything about this blush is perfect, so I'm definitely keeping this. And then we have this ColourPop See You Later pressed powder blush, and I just got this not that long ago. I haven't used it yet. As you can see, it's a very bright pink shade. I don't have anything like this. I am more of like a peachy tone person, so I am definitely keeping this because I don't have anything like this, so I'm gonna keep that. Okay, moving on to the next batch. This is going to be really hard as well. My goodness. Okay, so right here I have these two Tarte little blush things that came out actually last Christmas. It was 3 of them, but I actually gave one to my sister, and I kept these two. This one is in NYE, Decked Out, and Mistletoe. And this is so cool because first of all, you open here, there's a little mirror. You open this one, and then you have 3 more here. So you have that, and I believe, I mean, I'm not sure if this is like a bronzer, but it's kind of dark, or maybe like a highlight. I think it's supposed to be like a highlight, but it's very, very dark. But you can use it as a blush topper as well. And then it has 2 blushes here. I am going to keep both of these because they are kind of still new to me and I'm still playing with them. And then this one is in Snow Kissed, Price, and Peppermint Mocha. And again, it has the same concept where you open the top, it has the highlight and the 2 blushes, or this is a bronzer, I believe. So it's a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight, and this is actually pretty cool because you can travel with it or keep it in your purse, and it's just one. So that's pretty cool. So I am gonna keep those. I have this little Space Case Cosmetics, and it's not me, it's my sign, and I got this in one of my Ipsy bags. It's a very pretty blush. I think I used it once. It feels like a cream. I think it is a cream actually, or it's a cream to powder. It feels like a cream, but it goes on like a powder. It's a pretty shade, and it's a pretty concept to where it feels like cream, but it goes on powder. But I think I am going to part with it. Then I have 3 of these little ColourPop blushes, and I am going to keep all 3 of them. I haven't really gotten a chance to play with them. I have this one, which is called Cruel Intentions, and it's like a raspberry shade, and as you can see, I haven't even touched it. So I am going to keep all 3 of them. I have this one in On Vacation, which is so bright and beautiful. And I think this one I might have used it once or swatched it because it looks touched. So I think I probably just swatched it. But it's pretty, so I am going to keep it. And then I have this one. This one is Drop of a Hat. And again, it's like a mauve-y shade. But this is very luminous, so... Wow, that one is so pretty. Yeah, I'm so excited to play with these. Okay, next we have this Kevin Kwan little blush that I got at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and this is in Rose Cliff. And this is what it looks like. It's very pretty because you can use like this as a highlight, and then of course this is a blush. So I am going to keep this. I also have this 2 LA Color blushes that I played with on my last Dollar Tree like makeup review video that I did. So I am going to keep them. I do like them a lot, and it's always nice to have like Dollar Tree things laying around for videos and stuff, so I am going to keep those. I have 3 of the Pixie blushes here. I have this one, which I bought at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. It's the Espinobard blush, and this one is in Prim, or in Rose. And I hauled this one in one of my TJ Maxx and Marshalls haul videos. It's very pretty, very pinky, very luminous. It's very pretty, so I am going to keep it. It's very new to me, so I'm still playing with it. I also have this one, which is like a duo here, and this one is in Peach Honey. I bought this one a long time ago from Target. It's kind of old, and as you can see, like, it has like those little white bumps because of course it's an old blush, but it's very pretty. You can also use it as a highlight. I usually just put it on top of my blush as a blush topper, but it's still very pretty, so I am gonna keep it. I also have this little one in Beach Rose, and this one I got in an Ipsy bag, and it's more of like a matte, or it's like a satin. It's like a satin blush. It's very different than the other ones, but it's very pretty, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm of course going to keep this L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted blushes. I got them on Marshalls for $2.99. They're very recent for me, so I am going to keep them and play with them. I'm trying to see if there are names, but I don't see any. But this one is more like a peachy toned blush, like I love. And then this one is more mauve-y and more like a bronzer, but it's so pretty. So I'm going to keep those. I'm still playing with those. I also have this Too Faced Apricot in the Act blush duo. This one's new. I haven't used it yet. I got it a few weeks ago when Ulta was having all of their Tutti Frutti stuff half off, and I think that they still have all the Tutti Frutti stuff half off, so now would be the time to get those. I also have these two Laura Geller blushes, and these are the Baked Gelato Vivid Swirl blushes. This one is in Papaya, and this one is in Rose Water. And I'm gonna keep, I really should declutter stuff, but it's so hard for me. So this is what they look like. I don't know. This is Papaya. It's so pretty. And this is Rose Water. Rose Water is also very pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna keep both of them because I really do like them. So I got these at TJ Maxx and Marshalls as well. Next, I have these Milani Baked Blushes. Of course, everybody knows Luminoso. This is one of my favorite blushes, as you can see, is well loved. This is one of my blushes that I love for like my everyday makeup. So I'm definitely going to keep that and hopefully use it up. And then I have these two because I wanted to try more from the line. And I have this one in Berry Amor. And this one in Rose de Oro. I am going to keep both of them because they're, as you can see, this one's brand new. And this one I think I only used once. But I'm in love with these blushes, these Milani Baked blushes. So I am going to keep them. I have this Laura Geller Baked Blush in Tropic Hues. And this one is actually very similar to this one from Milani, the Berry Amor one. They're almost identical, so I think I'm just gonna keep one. Yeah, they're very similar. The Laura Geller is a little bit more peachy as to where the Milani is a little bit more pink, but I am only gonna keep one of them, so I'm gonna keep the Milani and I'm gonna pass the Laura Geller one along. I have these two e.l.f. blushes. This one is in Tickle Pink, and this one is in Candid Coral. So this is Candid Coral right here, and this is Tickle Pink. And I do love the e.l.f. blushes. They are very good, and they're very inexpensive, and the packaging looks exactly like the Nars packaging. But I have so many blushes that I love more, so I am going to pass these along. And then lastly, I have this Bare Minerals Loose Powder Blush. This one is in Rosy Topaz. I got this in a Christmas little like box kit, whatever you want to call it. And I think it came with like a lip gloss or something like that, and it's very pretty, but I'm not like, I don't ever gravitate to it because it's loose, so I am going to pass this one along. I also have this Modern Metals e.l.f. little blush kit here, and I like it a lot. I used it in a video a while ago, and all of these videos that I'm talking about, like, I'll link them below, but I used this on one of those videos that I did, like, I think it was like the e.l.f. Everything from this collection, from the Modern Metals collection, and it's a very pretty palette. I love all the colors, but I never gravitate to it. There's other blushes in my collection that I love more, so I think I am going to pass it along. And I have this The Balm Hot Mama blush. This is so pretty. It's so pretty. I got this actually as a free gift from an order that I placed with them, so I am going to keep it because I do like it a lot. Okay, and then lastly, these are the last blushes in my collection. So let's see. First up, I have this little Pure 4-in-1 blush book. I am going to do face palettes separate, but this is an all blush palette, so I'm going to include it in here. And this one comes with 4 different blushes. This one is very luminous, They're all luminous. None of them are matte, but this one has a lot of luminosity. So, and it's like a peachy tone blush that I love so much. And they feel really nice too. They feel, oh my gosh, this shade, wow, love it. They all feel so good. This palette, my daughter gifted it to me, so I am going to keep it. Not just because she gifted it to me, but because I honestly do love it. Like, it's so pretty. So I am going to keep this. I have two of the Wet n Wild Hello Halo blushes. I have Flash Me and I have After Sex Glow. Now, After Sex Glow, to me, it's supposed to be a blush and a highlight, but this is way too highlighty for me on my skin. It does not look like a blush at all. It's more like a highlight. So that is exactly what I'm going to use it for, is for highlight. So for me, this palette is more like a highlight than a blush, but I am going to keep it. They're newer. They just came out not that long ago. And then this one, I haven't even opened yet. It's brand new. It's a little bit more deeper, so I'm hoping that this will actually work for me as a blush. And then this one is a highlight. The highlight looks amazing, so I am going to keep it and try it out. I also have this e.l.f. Cream blush palette, and like I told you before, I love these little e.l.f. Palettes. I love them so much, and I've been getting into a lot of cream blushes lately, so I am going to keep this palette and keep playing with it. I have this Natasha Denona Bloom highlighting blush. This is new to my collection. I hauled this in my last Sephora haul, and I love Natasha Denona. It's one of my favorite brands. I know it's a little expensive, but her stuff is so beautiful, so I'm definitely keeping. I have this ColourPop and Kathleenlights blush. This one is in My Sun and Stars. I love that. If you don't know where that phrase is from, it's from Game of Thrones. And I love that phrase so much, so I wanted to pick up the blush and try it out. I haven't tried it yet, it's still sealed, but it looks like a really pretty shade. It's like a peachy, orangey type of shade, and I love it so much, so I'm definitely keeping. I have this little Nars blush palette that I bought not that long ago. This one was in my last Ulta haul, I believe, and it comes with 2 blushes and a highlight. I haven't tried this yet, so I am going to keep it and keep playing with it because like I said, I haven't tried it yet. I have a couple of cream products here. I have this one from Milani. I haven't used it yet, and I'm saving this one for a Milani video that I'm going to do in the future. So hopefully I'll like it. If not, I'll pass it along. And then I have these 2 Flower Beauty blush bombs. These are amazing. They're so beautiful. They're so easy to use. They're so luminous. I love these so much. The packaging is gorgeous, and I can't say enough good things about them. So if you want to try cream products, or if you like cream products, this is a beautiful blush to try out. I really love these, so I'm definitely going to keep them. I also have this e.l.f. Little blush in Pink Lemonade. I think I got this one at Dollar Tree, if I'm not wrong. I haven't used it yet. It's very pretty. It's very pink with like a little bit of blue in there. Because I don't have anything like that in my collection, I am going to keep it. And then I have these are the last 2 blushes in my entire collection, besides the face palettes that I still have to talk to you about. I have the Fenty Cream Blush in Strawberry Drip. I show you guys this on my last Sephora haul, and I haven't used it yet, so I'm definitely going to keep it because I haven't even tried it yet. So I'm definitely going to keep that. And then I have this Honest Beauty blush in Rose Pink, and this was actually sent to me by a company called Buzz Agent, and they sent it to me so I could try it, review it on their site. So I haven't done that yet. I have to do that. But I've heard nothing but good things about this blush, so I'm excited to try it and see what I think of it. The color is very pretty. It's like a mauvey pink. So I can't wait to try that. And yeah, so that is all of my blushes in my collection. And so guys, this is how the final results are. As you can see, I have a lot more room now. Here are the bronzers that we did on the last video. Here are the blushes, and here are some other stuff that I'm gonna declutter as well. But I do have some more space, some more room, and I am able to see everything that I have, so that hopefully I can use everything a little bit more. I'm thinking that I still need to declutter more just because I feel like I have so much, but maybe that will be later on. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. I think the next one is going to be highlighters, and I will catch you guys on that video. Bye.